Welcome back to Crisco's Corner, unfiltered commentary, not your truth, the real truth. And as always, thank you for your support. Hi folks, welcome back from timcast.com. Black Lives Matter mocks police, says departments use tear-jerker press conferences after officers are shot. These guys suck. You know, here's the thing. Black Lives Matter is a political organization. Let's just cut through the crap before we all drown in it. At the state level and the national level, there's hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars been funneled through in the last few years. Where the hell did all this money go? Very interesting. But it's a political organization. And they do not want to eliminate the police in D.C. or anywhere else. What they want to do is they want to be the police. Let's tell the truth here. The D.C. chapter of Black Lives Matter publicly mocked police officers injured in the line of duty this week after a series of violent shootings in the nation's capital, accusing departments of orchestrating tear-jerker press conferences to create public sympathy. The chapter claimed being black in D.C. is more dangerous than any job. You know what? You guys truly and honestly, and I'll use the phrase I used often, you guys truly suck. It's incredible to me. Can you imagine if somebody was shot by a D.C. cop and died that was not white, and the police department put out a press release that says, well, the protesters and the people that are speaking about the last incident concerning a police shooting are just tear-jerker press conferences trying to tug at the hearts of people, and it's all a sham and blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God, there'd be hell to pay. These guys, if they didn't have a double standard, they wouldn't have any standards at all. This is from Black Lives Matter DC Twitter page. This isn't to say these scenarios represent what happened tonight, but does explain our skepticism. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that, but it's our skepticism. Interest in details and highlights the difference in how people talk and act when an officer is hurt versus when they hurt a black person. No one asks what the cop did wrong. Now, have there been shootings in the United States and in D.C. concerning people that were innocent? Yeah. When you're dealing with tens of millions of interactions, you're going to get that. You're going to get the rogue cop, or it's just a weird circumstance, a cop overreacted, and so on and so on. But there's such a tiny, tiny amount. And you're listing here in 2021 in D.C., 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 killed. Now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shot. Now, do any know any of the details on any of those 10? No, not at all. Not at all. Were they running from a crime? Were they committing a crime? Did they have a weapon that they brandished in front of the cop? And the cop felt his or her life was in danger? Nope. No explanation on any of those. It's funny, though, but they ask for explanations for everything else, but they won't explain any of these. And it's incomplete list. Well, they don't have the full list? Give me a break. This is the point we've been making for months, the group tweeted Sunday night. Look at the reaction and coverage tonight. Tear-jerker press conferences and proclamations of heroes coming soon. Imagine if people knew these folks' names. Being black in D.C. is more dangerous than any job. You guys suck. You guys want chaos? You guys want basically anarchy? You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Now, D.C. is a little different deal because it falls on the jurisdiction of the federal government, being it's a District of Columbia, not a state. And it never will be a state because it will never pass Supreme Court muster. This isn't to say these scenarios represent what happened tonight, but it does explain our skepticism, interest in details. Interest in details, where's all the details of the 10 people he just showed that got shot, 5 got killed? I didn't see any details. and highlights the difference in how people talk and act when an officer is hurt or when they hurt a black person. No one asks what the cop did wrong. How many times are cops going to be threatened? There's been several just in New York that have been plain old assassinated, shot from behind. What they do wrong? They put on a uniform is what they did wrong. We've seen it time and again that doesn't work. Policing and the system under which police work exists is bound to be enslavement, degradation, and murder of black people, and was never meant to protect us, but instead to exploit our bodies and labor to fill prisons and bolster capitalism. And there you have it. Bolster capitalism. These are neo-Marxist ideologies. This is the Communist Party in a different disguise. Instead of the old communism in Russia and the Soviet Union, where it's oppress and oppressor based on class, they've just tweaked it a little bit and made it non-white and white. White being the oppressors and blacks being the oppressed. It's the same soup, just reheated. And here's the funny thing. All right, guys, any Black Lives Matter members or anybody that supports them in Washington, D.C., the next time somebody breaks in your house and you're a supporter of BLM, or your boyfriend or husband is beating the crap out of you or one of your children, guess what? Don't call the police. Call Black Lives Matter to help you out. We'll see how that goes. The first person they call is 911 to get a cop. Isn't that interesting? No amount of feel-good videos can deny that truth. No dancing, ice cream peddling, dance videos, barbecue eating, propaganda can change that. These people suck so bad. They're so twisted. It's amazing to me. Black people are not being hunted by police in the United States. But I will say this in criticism of not necessarily just the D.C. police, but major metropolitan police departments in general in the country. Stop enforcing draconian measures from your governors and your mayors concerning people that want to eat in a restaurant or simply walk down the street or walk their dogs. You don't need 12 cops to remove a little kid from a restaurant. You don't need 15 cops to remove a family with a young girl out of a museum in New York City. Police officers and rank and file and the lieutenants and captains and whatever the hierarchy is in the police departments, take note. Your list of allies is growing shorter as days go on. Don't do the bidding of these draconian, authoritarian governors and mayors, because now you're losing support from conservative people. And your list of supporters is growing shorter every day. Leave. Quit the police force. Go to a different municipality. Do what you have to do. New York State, if you go from one city to another or a rural area, you end up being the sheriff's department, you're in the same pension fund, so you're good to go. And I'm sure most states are the same or similar. Get the hell out of these big cities. These people want police to be cut back? Give them what they want. There's an old saying, I think it's Aztec. When the gods want to punish us, they answer our prayers. Well, answer these guys' prayers. Give them what they want and see how they like it. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And there it is. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.